What's the worst that could happen? I was taught to think that any time something goes wrong. And trust me, things go wrong. A lot. Maybe wrong isn't the right word. Things don't go as planned. Which is where the responsibility resides. If things don't go as planned, who is responsible? Me. Either I set expectations or I didn't spend enough time thinking out the results of the action. What could go wrong? If you build a mindset that says, I am 100% responsible for every single thing around me, then it becomes simple. If something goes right, great. Don't celebrate. It worked out how you planned. And if something goes wrong, even better. You learned. This is not an easy mindset to develop. Don't celebrate the W's, which I am prone to do with fist pumps and self-back pats. Don't give too much time to the L's, which I also do in the form of energy and overthinking. This is the battle. Or maybe it's the war. Learning to live a balanced life of winning or learning is hard. Especially to teach. I try to do it by example, but a lot of the people around us like to point out the learning to us. Sometimes they like to list our learnings to everyone else because it makes them feel better. I am guilty of this. I can give you at least 100 mistakes every politician makes. Probably 200 for every other driver. I need to work on this. I want to work on this. My win is learning not to do this. I should just stay in my lane. When I ran over 100 miles a week in training, I did less of it. I was too tired to worry about anything outside my lane. Maybe that's the answer? Everybody becomes an ultra runner and suddenly a lot of the failures in the world disappear? I did come up with a life-changing solution for global peace once. Put every single world leader in a 100-mile race and have them pace together. Once you go through that, you don't worry about much except finishing. Surviving. And it changes your perspective from winning. The odds of you winning a 100-mile race are low, unless you are an uber elite athlete, to learning. Learn to pace. Learn to fuel. Learn to lift up others around you. Learn to keep going in the face of adversity. What's the worst that could happen if you don't succeed? You learn something. And I count that as a check in the W column any day. If you'd like to get more content like this, just click subscribe on the button below.